That's what's up. So they received it well, because salsa could be pretty provocative for the Christian community.
Oh man, they love it, bro.
They love it. So it wasn't a hard transition. They received it well instantly.
Instantly, bro. They loved
fire.
it. They love it. It was no tension. There was no animosity about what kind of music I was playing. The man was open-minded. People were open-minded. See, but when you flow in the things of God and the Spirit, there's nothing you should fear.
Copy.
Because there's no fear with God. God will provide. God will touch people's heart. There were people that didn't like my music, and they're Christians, and these are pastors. These are people that didn't like my music. I respect that. I'm cool. But guess what? The ones that didn't like it, then I saw them showing up in my events.
So continue. Yeah, Hollywood's a wild place, boy.
So it's a wild place. So what I did was I took the constructive criticism that I had to make sure that I learned how to run the business. Mm-hmm. Because I was my brother's ears, my brother's eyes. I was the group's eyes and ears. So when I used to sit down with these conference meetings with these top producers and how they were interacting and how they did their network. Okay, now we're going to fast forward. Once that happened, now I took the knowledge, put it in here, and said, I'm going to use, one day when I have my band, I'm going to use that knowledge. Guess what? I used that knowledge, and it made me who I am right now and with the band.
Yeah, the levels that it reached.
Yeah. Right. So.
Las palabras hoy alcanzan.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Angel of Words podcast. I am your host, Angel of Words, and today we're going to learn how to run a band, how to network and create marketing strategies for your band, and how to choose the right percussion instruments, because today we have a special one. So don't forget to tap on that notification button on YouTube. Follow us on all podcast platforms. Our sponsors today are OTW Threads, Be Out of This World, AttitudeOn10.com, your place to start getting over your trauma and build resilience, and BJF's Photography. Go get them photos. Folks, in the description below, now we got the training videos out. Tap in, start your own podcast. There's no excuse now. I'm giving you 5 free training videos, but watch the first one to sign up for the rest of them. All right, and follow us at Angel of Words, ENT, on all social media platforms. Now today, we have a special episode dedicated to my aunt, Carmen Nilda Morales. May she rest in peace. And with me today, we have Candela. Yes, Candela's in the building. Steven Morales, my cousin, my beautiful cousin, who is also a gospel music composer. Is the music man in the family. I come from a family of musicians. Welcome,
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
all
cousin.
the way here from Los Angeles,
West
California,
Coast.
baby.
From the West Coast.
West Side in the building.
That's
God. Oh my God. So, cuz, let's get to it, man. You ran a band. You run a band. Orquesta Jubilee is the name of the band. Music is available on Spotify, so go catch that. So, could you get into that a little bit, man? What was that process? What's that process like, man? Running a band, composing, all that stuff.
Well, the process took it. First of all, I thank God that He put that in my heart to create a music salsa merengue band in Los Angeles. It wasn't an easy process because coming from Puerto Rico, you have a lot of Central Americans out there. So what I did, I first of all, I prayed to God, asked God that to provide me the right musicians that I can be able to educate and make the best musicians that they can in a different genre of music, because they only know. A lot of Central Americans only have, different type of music. But when it comes to Puerto Ricans or Colombians and that salsa, I was like, whoa. So what I did was I took my time and I asked God, bring me the right musician. And when we did that, then it moved over where we were, I was be able to construct an idea to this guy's head. Get away from what you're doing. I want you to start something new, and I'm going to be your mentor. I became the mentor of them. So when you start building a band, you become a mentor. A mentor is somebody that guides somebody and gets them away from what they don't know and make it better. So I had a 12-piece band, and that was hard because I'm dealing with Guatemaltecos, Salvadoreños, Hondureños, bro, and they don't even know that much salsa. They hear it, but they don't know how to play it. So that was one of the processes that took a little longer, but once that happened, man, we ran with that. But these guys, they were very educated. They were very hungry. They were hungry. So those are the type of people that you want to work with, people that they're hungry. If you work with people that already know too much, it comes a little, because they already have it. planted in their head how it needs to be. But other people that don't know, it makes it easier process to start a band.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm over here thinking that your band had like, a few Ricans in it. So you were like, so basically teaching these people, the swing, because salsa has a certain swing to it,
right.
and you were teaching them that swing. Wow.
swing.
Was that, how long do you think that process took, man?
It took about 3 months.
Yeah.
Because the guys already knew how to play.
Okay.
They had a little swing to it, but I just took it to the next level with them
Okay.
by doing that. And by taking the next level is just being patient and making sure that, you do your craft right. And by doing that, it just brought more musicians because people saw the growth on the musicians they didn't even know they had, the gift they had. So, they have the gift, but just want to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
So a lot of musicians right now that play for me, they're still these are my, like, I call them my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These are my kids. By me doing what I did and be in the ministry of music with God in the next 8 years. This started back in 2004.
Yeah.
My first album came out in 2004.
Okay.
So I had these guys, these guys are amazing. Now these guys are even playing not just for me, but now they're playing for bigger cats in the world.
Nice.
Yeah, I got boys playing for, Sonora Dinamita. I got guys now playing for like, I'll be honest with you, one of my boys pretty soon, I know for a fact, pretty soon he might be playing for Mark Anthony. That's real.
Real. Word. That's the type of cultivation you've developed over there. And they're all Christian? They were all from the Christian community?
All Christian. To this day, they're all Christian. The thing is this, is that,
Yeah.
you just don't, just because you're a Christian doesn't mean that you're limited.
Mm-hmm.
Because God's given us a gift, and the gift is to move on to win the world through music. Music was formed by God. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's a blessing, even though they're doing that and they're crafting their gifts somewhere else. But the thing is, I know by them doing that, they're still getting the word of God through people that you can't even get through.
Yeah.
So God permits that to happen because I can't get through Mark Anthony. I give you an example, you guys. I cannot get through Mark Anthony. You know what I'm saying? But if my boy can, and he knows about God, he can be, hey, you know what? I want to pray for you. I want to do something. So that's what we come with. We don't come just because the music is very important to us, but it's behind the music is to try to win souls to the Lord through the music and have peace in people's life through the music with peaceful music, good lyrics, good spiritual energy, music that bring people up, and keep them in that mentality. Like, you know what? Without God, I'm nothing. Without peace, I'm nothing. So who gives me peace? It's God. Who gives me salvation? It's God. So my music was dedicated to the Lord, and the songs like La Paz, La Salvación, El Gozo. I did merengue too in the album. I got merengue. I'm multi, gender of music.
Yeah, you have a lot of different genres that you put
genres,
within
yeah.
within that band. Within that album, man. You really killed it with that.
Yeah.
And you composed all of that, correct?
That's right, sir. I composed it all that. It
Yeah.
took some time. It took some time, bro.
I can imagine.
Because I'm doing two different things. I'm doing merengue and salsa now. From here, it was my first baby. It was something that to this day, and when you do things right, do things on a positive note, and you do things that it's going to be able to achieve your goal. And God provided everything. I spent no money, but God provided. Meaning, I didn't touch nothing from me. He just provided. So when you walk in faith and you do things by faith, everything will come along. So I understand a lot of musicians out there, they get desperate and want to do things fast. No, it's not doing things fast. When you do things fast, you're doing it. Let God do you, and you'll be fine. I did it for 8 years straight.
Amen.
We traveled. It was a task that, one thing is, prayer breaks barriers. So dedicate everything that you do in the gospel world, whether you do gospel, whether you do secular music, if you dedicate that to the Lord and say, God, help me with this, things will come through 100%. I, to this day, I'm gonna be fun. My first album cost me 10 G's. I'm gonna say it right there, 10 G's.
Mm-hmm.
Where I got it, I don't know to this day, but it happened.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting. Yeah.
What happened?
Because you do gotta, you gotta pay the musicians, you gotta pay for the production, pay for the engineering, all that stuff.
Right. So when that happened, we were like, yo, how did this really happen? Because God was providing. Now, having the band, it was an ultimatum to reach the world through the music. People love live music. And I said, man, I have a 12-piece band. How am I going to do this? That was no joke. The 12-piece band, it was like, yo, man, I'm really going to be like, this is going to cost me some money because I got to go travel. But you know what? Like I said, you let God will do it. One time I went in prayer. I said, God, I want to have the experience to be able to go out with my band on the airplane and take me somewhere with the airplane and the instruments. Guess what, Pete? That happened. Reno, Nevada, the radio station were playing us out. They heard about us. They went crazy.
Yeah.
They went crazy. The pastor called me. Look, man, I'm throwing a concert. I have to have you guys here. What is the cost? I said, look, sir, I'm not going to drive with 12 members and all that to. He's like, no, I didn't expect you to drive. I never said that. I said, I'm going to buy you the tickets for all your band.
That's what's up.
I said, what, sir? I said, what? You going to do what?
Yeah.
And I prayed about that before.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was one of my dreams. I wanted to feel what it is to walk out and go on a tour to different city, not by driving, by airplane. And that happened.
Wow.
So when that happened, and the thing about it, like I even told him what I needed. I had a rider. I said, look, I need this type of rooms. I need to pay for the hotel.
All expenses paid.
All expenses paid. When I got it to the airport, I didn't expect it. And I didn't even tell him about this. I even forgot because I was so emotional. I was like, whoa, this really happened, right? I forgot even to put it down on my rider. I had 2 cargo vans waiting for me, bro. A cargo van for the band and a cargo van for the instruments.
Oh my God, they really blessed you.
Yeah, so when we got in and I took my pianos, and I'll be honest, the airport didn't even charge me for extra load.
Word.
So I knew that God was in the plan.
Yeah.
To get there, but God does, that's what I'm saying. Look, when God does things, you don't have to worry about it. He covers from A to Z. And my boy, that it was my right partner, he was doubting me, and I had to shut him up. I said, man, be quiet. He said, man, they're going to charge us. No, they're not, bro.
Yeah.
That's not my faith. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Pianos,
Yeah.
guitars, everything was going on the airplane.
Bro, I could imagine speakers, all types of crap.
and the fun thing about that, when we got to LAX, like, I got to share this, y'all.
Yeah.
Look, angel words, man. I got to share it with this, bro. When we got to LA, they thought we were movie stars.
Word?
People were like, can I have you guys just autograph? And I had these posters. I had to bring them out of my briefcase. We had to sign posters for people that didn't even know. The Americans, hey, you guys are, because they saw there was a band.
Yeah.
So make the story short, man. When we got to Reno, bro, we got into the, and I didn't even expect this. When we got into the van, they took off, and all of a sudden I start hitting my album in the radio live.
That's what's up. So they received it well, because salsa could be pretty provocative for the Christian community.
Oh man, they love it, bro.
They love it. So it wasn't a hard transition. They received it well instantly.
Instantly, bro. They loved
fire.
it. They love it. It was no tension. There was no animosity about what kind of music I was playing. The man was open-minded. People were open-minded. But when you flow in the things of God and the Spirit, there's nothing you should fear.
Copy.
Because there's no fear with God. God will provide. God will touch people's heart. There were people that didn't like my music, and they're Christians, and these are pastors. These are people that didn't like my music. I respect that. I'm cool. But guess what? The ones that didn't like it, then I saw them showing up in my events. Because they heard the noise.
Yeah.
Running a band and doing production and all that stuff is the fun thing, but always dedicated to the Lord, man. I just got to say that for the gospel community, for anybody just doing anything, man, just dedicate that to the Lord, because God will provide from the north, from the west, and from the east, and from the south. That's real.
That's real. And I feel that. Everyone, the podcast today is sponsored by OTW Threads, reminding you to be out of this world. AttitudeOn10.com, your place to get over your trauma and build resilience. And BJS Photography, go get those photos, baby. Now, I want to talk about this telethon situation, because you created like really, I would say, unique marketing situations, like to put yourself out there. So discuss that situation. Well, because I love that story.
Okay, but before I came back to the things of the world, I was role manager for a group called Young at Heart.
Okay.
And that was in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
My brother was signed to a gasoline a radio station called a record label. Record label called oh my God. Well, anyways.
He was signed to a record label.
I just
shout out to Carlos. You already know, Papa. It's my guy. You already know.
That's my nigga.
Yeah.
What's up, Los? I'm sorry, Gasoline Alley. I just had it.
Gasoline Alley was the name. Okay.
Yeah, Gasoline Alley was, and they were, remember that group called Shy?
Yeah.
Baby, I'm yours.
Oh, of course, man. What a great band.
Okay, so we used to open up for Shy.
Really?
We were the open act, because we're coming up.
Okay.
Actors. But by me saying that, Hollywood is good, but I took the good things of Hollywood and let the bad things on the side. So
Yeah.
my
Which can
perspective.
be difficult too, because
Right.
that's a crazy town. So by the way, my cousin is not from LA. My cousin is from LA. Like how I'm from Harlem, he's from LA. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
True.
so continue. Yeah, Hollywood's a wild place, boy.
So it's a wild play. Well, so what I did was I took the constructive criticism that I had to make sure that I learned how to run the business, because I was my brother's ears, my brother's eyes. I was the group's eyes and ears. So when I used to sit down with these conference meetings with these top producers and how they were interacting and how they did their network. Okay, now we're going to fast forward. Once that happened, now I took the knowledge, put it in here. I said, I'm going to use, one day when I have my band, I'm going to use that knowledge. Guess what? I used that knowledge and it made me who I am right now and what the band.
Yeah, the levels that it reached. Yeah.
Right. So at that point, we were, I learned how to market with, how to take it to the level that I need to take that band. I said, okay, what I'm going to do here, because I need to make this happen. So what I started doing, I started marketing myself with radio stations. You know what I'm saying? Going to the radio station once the album was out. I did a telethon. And the telethon you were talking about, this is what happened. That year, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be very open. I'm an open book. I like transparency. I don't like all that stuff. Talk.
Mm-hmm.
1 year, my band made $250,000. How did that happen? Well, by the grace of God, number one, that happened. Number two, I don't like to throw numbers out there because I don't do that, but I just want to show you how the bigger picture, how God works in people's lives, because sometimes numbers make people look bigger, And when that happened, I make sure that we cover all the grounds by doing that. But how that happened was because I went to a TV show and I donated. One thing about music, sometimes you got to donate your time. Donate your time is not donating because you're doing it for free. Donating means that you're doing PR for yourself. When you do PR for yourself and you donate your time, a lot of things happen. There was a lot of times that I didn't even pay my musicians, and they were down with that because I had to educate them by us to get what we got to get. We got to donate sometimes. There were times where we would set up 2 hours and never got paid, and we just played. And we went forward. But see, when you have the same mentality and the same mind, and as a director, I got to teach them, I'm not getting paid. This is all PR work for us. I did a telethon. That opened so many doors for us because we were the only live band in the studio ever in Los Angeles, California, in the Christian community in that studio. And when that happened, I had an agenda from December 2005 to December, January 2005 to December 31st. Every day, every week, I had my agenda was filled, bro. I'm telling you, I to this day I couldn't believe how that from the whole year. That's why we make that money. But how that happened? Okay, once again, by doing PR. I have another PR story I can tell you guys. I went to donate my time at an anniversary, 70th anniversary at the city of Los Angeles. Now, this is a secular thing. They invited a Christian band to go play at a secular event. And make the story short, we're playing, boom, boom. I said, this guy running. I thought he was going to shut it down because he heard the word of God. And I was like, something's going to happen here. He goes, no, can you guys come back later on? I said, man, I can't. I have a gig tonight. I can't do it. 1 a.m, I played 11, and I had 1 in the night. He said, man, I need to have you guys back. Come to my trailer. I went to his trailer. We sit down. He receives a call from Vegas. No, I'm sorry, from Mexico. And the guy tells him, hey, listen, I have an event. While I'm there, this is how God works. While I'm there, he said, I have an event. Hey, man, I got the perfect band. I got the director right here. He's like, what are you talking about? They're Christian. No, it's cool. That's a positive word, man. The word Christian doesn't stop. It doesn't limitate nobody. You're not limited. It's you limitate yourself how you want to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't limitate myself. I played everywhere. So when I was finished talking to him, that day, he goes, I need to talk to you. Call me tomorrow. I call him tomorrow. The next day, he signed me up. He signed a contract for me to go play at the MGM at Las Vegas.
Oh my God, that must have been bonkers.
That was an amazing experience. That was something that I didn't expect that to happen. And the guys, they were like, whoa. But there was a purpose behind that, me going to Vegas. And they didn't know because as a director, I'm the one that carried that load, in the spiritual level. So I got to guide them as a pastor. You got to guide them as a worship leader. You got to guide those people to make sure that they feel what you're feeling. So when we end up going to Vegas, the guy paid everything. He paid me all my hotels. He paid all my rooms, my food, everything. He paid it all for the guys. 12 band. Don't forget. I'm not talking about 3 or 4 or 5 people.
There's
I'm
an
talking about
orchestra,
12.
man.
It's an orchestra.
Yeah.
So I never move without. I don't move with fear. I move with
faith.
With faith, bro. That's the main thing. And music is all about faith because it comes from within. You know what I'm saying? And things that you don't know. Faith is stuff that you don't even know. So when you carry that in your spirit and you carry it inside of you, you're gonna be able to show it off in different aspects. Like it could be music, it could be poetry, it could be everything else because that's coming from within. Make a story short, man. When we did that, there was a purpose behind that, and I was telling Angel one day. I said, "Sir, the other night I said the reason why we went to Vegas wasn't because we went to perform. We went to go save 2 lives that God wanted to save again. They backtracked. They were about to get divorced. The couple was about to get divorced. After I was there, I received a call for 4 months later. A gentleman called me. I thought they were going to hire me to do something. When he said, yeah, I saw you in Vegas. I said, okay, this is another plug. He said, no, I don't want to talk about plugs. I want to thank God for you guys sending you to Las Vegas. And I said, what do you mean, sir? And I gave my CDs. Let me tell you, man, I had a whole album. I have a whole album. I had boxes. And when I went, this is how you walk by faith. When I went to the MGM, I told the guy, we ain't selling CDs. We're going to give them out for free. Now, I was in the band with 5,000 people. All right? And I didn't have 5,000 CDs. I didn't have that. I had like maybe 250 CDs, whatever. Yeah. And they guys, we're not going to sell this. I said, no, we're not going to sell this. And when I gave them out, by me doing that, I planned to say to this person live, when he heard a song in his car with his wife, that was about to be his ex-wife, God touched their heart to one of my music, one of my songs. And guess what? 4 months later, he's calling me, man, I want to thank you, bro, because God took you guys there and you guys did an amazing job, first of all. But when me and my wife were about to get divorced, and when I learned your music, bro, we hold each other, we looked at each other. God touched our heart again, and guess what? Never happened. Now we're pastors in Las Vegas.
Oh my God, what a wonderful story. God bless him, man.
Amen to that.
Amen to that.
So sometimes you're going out for a mission, you don't even know why you're there, but you're there for a purpose. So music brings purpose out. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, fact.
So when you delegate things right and you let it ride how it needs to ride, the thing about music is being patient. See, a lot of things, there's a lot of competitive out there. There's a lot of things. I mean, I know a lot of musicians, but I know a lot of musicians in LA, since I'm from Los Angeles, that play with professional players, dude. And they call me. I'm just a vessel, bro. I'm not, in the Christian world, what we call a vessel. I'm not nobody, but they know because of what you bring. The energy you bring into the studio, the energy you bring to the idea.
Yeah, the passion.
The passion,
the dedication.
Bro. The dedication. So those are the type of people you got to find to work with you. Don't work with hard-headed people because you know what? You're not going to get nowhere.
Yeah.
8 years.
That's real.
8 years with this band, and I could call each one of them, put them live right here. Eight of them. All musicians, plus the vocals. I have 4 vocalists. Never told me no. They never went against my word. Never. No fights, no arguments in studio, nothing. It was just smooth.
That's hard to accomplish,
dude,
bro.
To this day,
there's always going to be somebody that doesn't like something, is complaining about something. You're dealing with 12 different personalities, bro.
No. I'll be honest with you. No one ever came to that point to argue with me. They put the trust in the Lord and me. Steve got us. Because when you show things right from the get-go and you show them the vision, when you show people the vision, what God wants to take you, they're going to accept that. And when they accept that, it opens their heart and their mind because now we're riding on one wave. I'll be honest, I never had a fight with one of my guys, bro. Ever. They love me. I love those kids, bro. Never to this day. But why? Because once again, God is in the mix. When God is in the mix, man, there's great energy. There's great vibes. And one thing is, I'll be honest, I'll let my guys do them. You do you. You do you. I give you a little lick, you listen to it, you come with your craft. And that's how bands stay in the same, because everything's all structured, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Boom, 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 boom. Now I got out the Pandora box, bro. I got out of that, bro. I got all that stuff out. Right? And I'm gonna get out of all that. I'm gonna make my creativity. Let's make this happen. And when that happens, bro, it's like you're riding, bro. You're good. Yeah. So you're good. So the band is gonna be the band is an element that brings people together. Music, band, is element because you see a big band like this, like man, this you guys. And everybody thought that everybody was hired coming from the no, man. This is a straight band. This is family. It became a family 8 years straight like that. 8 years, same decision. Nobody quit on me. Everybody was there for 8 years straight, bro.
Well, congratulations, cuz that is leadership. What you just spit right now was straight leadership skills. I really hope people are listening, man, because these are things that are extremely hard to accomplish. And the fact that you were able to live in harmony with a band for 8 years of 12 people, that's leadership. That's the Lord within the circle. It's, it's faith. It's really impressive because I'm really proud of you. That's unbelievable, bro. I want to talk about, because, you are a master percussionist, correct? So I want to move into that.
Okay.
How do you go about purchasing equipment, man? For those people out there that are like, yo, bro, this guy Steven sounds awesome, but what were you using to play? You know what I'm saying?
When I started, well, first of all, I've been since my mom's womb, I've been anointed by God. And a person that prayed for me was also a musician, and she was very famous out here in New York. This was back in the 70s, 1972. This lady named RODECaster out here. She was a famous Christian singer, very humble from Puerto Rico, and she was famous all over Manhattan, Pennsylvania. All the East Coast was hers. And when that lady prayed for my mom, got sent to go pray for her, her impartation came through. She imparted her. When you pray for somebody and you have a gift, and you put in your hands on somebody and say, Lord, I want this baby to come out right. Lord, he's going to be an amazing person. He's going to be an amazing place. You're going to make sure. See, my mom had kidney failures and she was about to lose me. And a lot of people didn't know that.
Wow.
So the Lord, she didn't even know my mom, but she lived in the project with my mom, same project. Look how humble this lady lives. It's in the project. When she had a house in Puerto Rico, she lived in the projects in New York. Guess what? She didn't know my mom. She went from the 7th floor to the 12th floor and knocked on my mom. She knew my mom because everybody knows about it in the project. You know how it is. Everybody, you see about it.
Yeah.
And when she went down, she prayed for me. Make the story short, the impartation came through. Of course, I was born. And next thing you know, at 2 years old, my mom when I was 3 years old, my mom put me in the floor in the projects, and you know how the cabinets. Mm-hmm. And I started taking the pots and pans, and I started playing something. She goes, "Whoa, wait a minute! My son seems like he likes the drums."
Wow, that's crazy.
My mom looked at me. She like, he seemed like he likes to jump. Then when I used to go to church, the first thing I used to do, I used to run up to the pulpit where the drums were, and I used to sit there and not move. And I would just study the guy while he was playing. I'm only 3 or 4 years old at that time, bro. And
that's amazing. Wow.
Yeah. So now at that time, when I came back to, then from there we moved from New York. Fast forward, we went to New York to LA, and then now I'm about 6 years old. Now my grandfather opens a church. I told Grandpa, I'm gonna be a drummer. I didn't know how to play, but I played. And it was so funny that the minute I did that, like 2 months down the line, I was playing amazing, bro, because the gift just came in. I felt it. At 6 years old, I kept going. And after that,
so no formal training. You just picked up.
I never went to school. I picked up the skill. And the school, my school was Jesus. That was it, bro. That's the best school you can go to.
That's unbelievable, man.
That's real.
That's crazy, yo. No, yo. But
and I don't only play. Look, I play drums, congas, timbal, bongos, tambora. I could play
a cajon.
A cajon. I play piano. I play guitar. You know, I just flow. I let the Spirit of God flow in my life, and because He knew that I'm here for a purpose, and the purpose is still moving right now, and it's gonna keep moving. You know, I'm not done. I'm about to be, 5-0 in a little bit, but I'm not done, bro.
Oh, man, you're not playing around, Nah. So, like, when it comes to your percussions, where do you buy your percussional instruments? Like, do you buy them yourself? Like, is it something that God blesses you through a certain company or something, and you receive them? Like, what do you like? What brands do you buy? Like, is it?
Look, when I started playing timbal. Yeah. And I always thought Tito Puente was my mentor on the real. When I used to listen to SALSA, I always looked at Tito Puente. That was the core for me for timbalero, not knowing there was other timbaleros coming up. But everybody that came out to timbalero nowadays, don't fake the funk. Y'all look at Tito Puente. I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Those are the facts, bro.
That's fact. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people got into timbal because that was and I started my craft, started studying how he played. I used to do that too. When I did my little timbal, one time my little sword, I'd be like, I did the same thing like the other Fuente, you know, because that's who I learned from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my mentor.
Yeah.
And people look at me, wait a minute, nobody knew that in LA, but I knew that because I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah. That's wild.
So my instrument, look, I like lighting percussion, you know, LPs. I like the LPs. LPs are pretty tight, man. They're the best thing that they do for congas. You know, you guys looking for congas, buy some LPs. Back then it wasn't where we had other opera, we had all this stuff, and people you can, you know, buy use instruments. No, it wasn't even like that back in the 1990s. It wasn't even like that, bro. You either we should go to a pawn shop, go buy the stuff used, or go buy stuff new. So I bought my first drum set for the band, cost me $5 bro.
Word?
I had a DW.
Word? Oh, you went in.
Yeah, I had the best of the best.
Yeah, the best of the best.
So that's the thing. Let me tell you guys. When you do a craft and you come with these little Casio, and I'll be honest, I had motifs, the best pianos, I had all top of the line stuff for my band. And that just motivated them. I could call my piano player and I had a piano that burned out. While we were rehearsing, the light went out and burned it out. And I said, Leo, what piano you want? Man, I want a motif. You want a motif, dog? Me as a director, me as the band leader, I gotta feel what he wants. Because if I don't give him what he wants, he's not gonna give me, he's not gonna feel comfortable.
Yeah, he's not gonna give you.
He's not being bougie.
No.
He's asking for the best.
Yeah.
That's my response. See, as a director, you gotta be the best. If you don't give out the best, then you're gonna stay right here. You're gonna stay right here because the best shows your character of the band. So when I gave them what they wanted, they flow better because they felt, man, this is my dream. This is what I love to do. This is my baby, man. And I make it like, this is your baby. This is not mine. This is ours. This is your guys' stuff. Y'all, I need to do the stuff, do your thing. Make the story short, by me doing that, we played at the Creamery at that big boat. It's like Titanic.
Yeah.
They had a Christian music event there.
Oh, wow.
The person that was throwing it knew that Orquesta Jubileo had all the things they needed. They didn't have to go tap into no other rental or hey, man, Orquesta. The guy that was throwing the event came, hey man, can I want you guys to play, but I know you guys are a big band, but can we just collaborate and you guys bring your stuff? And I said, yeah, bro, use my sound. I had a sound system, $60,000, but I'm not going I'm not playing a sound system. When we used to go out, I had my own system. I told people, move your stuff. We were setting up our own sound system because I want my band to sound how I wanted the band to sound. Wow. Nobody's going to tell me, bring it down, bring down the level, none of that. I'm in control.
Yeah.
You see, that's what you have to do. You have to start a production company. Music is all about production. Music is about producing the best that you can. And by doing that, you got to give the right elements out to get the right elements to go out there and make it look like you know what you're doing. So people came, so they came and they're like, hey, we want to rent all your stuff for the event. You have it. You got the best thing. You got the best of the best. And the thing about it that this guy named Carlos Alvarado, he's a very famous singer in South America. He was very, Jose Alvarado, he's amazing. He's a worship leader. I love the spirit. And he played my piano, bro. And I didn't know that was my piano best singer. And when he saw that the guy was playing his piano, bro, it was like connected. He goes, hey, can I sign my piano? He goes, hey, Steve, can I have him sign my piano? Yeah, have him give us, I don't care. This is a piano, bro. It's a brand new piano. It costs me, I don't care to have it. Let him sign you. That's your piano, bro. And then that was inspiration for him because the person that he looked up to as a worship singer was playing his keys. Drummers that I didn't expect were playing like professional guys in the Christian world were doing things with Orquesta Jubileo's equipment. So look, you can find stuff. Look, Now Offer Up is an amazing. For those that don't have the money, there's no excuse. See, when I did things, I used to set things aside. What was my priority? And I'll be honest, man, when I started, matter of fact, my cousin, he went to LA. Did I have furniture at the house? Be honest, dog.
Nah.
Did I have furniture at the house?
You did not.
No, I didn't, right?
Mm-mm.
And where I lived at? In LA, right?
Yeah.
No, being real.
Yeah, no,
I'm transparent.
Yeah.
I'm transparent. You know why I had no, you know why I didn't have nothing in my house? Even though I should have taken care of my house? Because I had to invest in the group. After all that, everything was flowing through. So I had to take a hit. Something got to take a hit. You got to take a hit personally, say, how I want this to happen. Okay, I'm going to have to pay this over here, but I can't pay this. I had a roof on my head. I was homeless. I had food, but I had to make it happen. Okay? I didn't open no credit line. I didn't open the LACE. I did none of that. It was just given by God. And I can testify that everything that we had was box news from Box. Brand new from Guitar Center. Everything. Nothing used. Everything new.
I love it, man. I love it. I love everybody. I love listening to musical journeys. This is unbelievable. I'm learning new stuff right now. Yo, this is crazy. Before we go to our next segment, I want you to talk real quick about what the music, where you're going with the music, because I know you're producing something new, right? What's happening?
Okay, right now we're back in the mix. I decided to have my own recording studio. It's called SALSA Music Entertainment, and SALSA Music is going to be an amazing product coming up pretty soon. We have amazing musicians. We're going to be coming up with new crafts. We're also starting bachata too. We're doing some bachata now. Some crazy stuff, some crazy ideas that I'm doing with bachata. I'm going to flip it. People are going to be like, what? They're going to love it. I know that for a fact. It's just trying to get it going. And I never stopped. This is because I stopped with the music with the band. We always kept in touch. We used to call each other, hey, I need a timbalero to come play with me at this event that we're going to be playing. Can you come and enjoy? Yeah, I'll go. Boom. Oh, Leo, I need you to do this. Okay, boom, we're there. We always kept in touch. So to this day, now that I have what I have, now that I have my laboratory, bro, to make music, it's nonstop now.
Oh, it's going down.
It's going down.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah. And by the way, folks, I will be going to Los Angeles to do some podcasts on that side and, tapping into my people on the West Coast. So you already know, look for the tour, the Angel of Words tour. We're taking it to LA. We're going to LA, Hollywood. We're going to be in the building. You already know. God willing. Now, folks, we've reached a point on the podcast, cuz where it's time to play 5 words with Angel. Okay, now on 5 words with Angel, cuz I'm going to give you a word, a phrase, or a question, and you're going to give me the first word that comes to your head. Are you ready?
Okay.
Here we go. The first one is gospel music. What do you think about when you think about gospel music?
I think life.
Nice. I like that. Good answer. Good answer.
Eternal life.
Eternal life. I love it. I love it. All right. What do you think about when you think about Los Angeles, California?
Bread. Real.
The money's there.
Real. Go tap in, yo. Bible says you got to tap in, bro. You don't tap in, there's nothing there.
No, definitely. That's why I'm tapping in, man. I got to get back out there. That's for damn sure. The next word is those LA Lakers. What do you think about the Lakers right now, baby?
2023, 2024 champions, yo. Watch out. They a purple heart like Kobe.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. I love these guys because they're so LA, like how we New York, bro. It's just hilarious. I love it.
Sure.
I love the swag, baby.
Hometown.
It's so original. It's official. Now, your favorite percussionist, who is it of all time?
I got a few, bro.
Yeah? Who's your top 3 then? Give me a top 3.
Giovanni Hidalgo.
Okay.
Tito Puente.
Okay.
And Gali from Colombia. That's my homie right now that we're going to go meet too. He's a bad timbalero, bro. Gali from Colombia, bro. Look him up on YouTube. That boy's bad. He's actually like he's top, man. He's dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go meet.
Can't wait for that to happen. Now, the last one is a question. What's your favorite moment in music so far to this day?
When I played in front of 15,000 people. Mm-hmm. That was an amazing moment. We auditioned. I was playing at a church. This lady came. They were doing I played at the women convention, a world women convention, from the Lutheran church, worldwide. They didn't know who I was, but since they had an event in Cinco de Mayo, and Cinco de Mayo is the Mexicans' Revolution war that happened back then, had a little city called Puebla, and so it was Cinco de Mayo. She wanted a Latin, band. Now, this is an American lady, doesn't even know me, bro. And she came, and we were playing, and the minute I see the lady, I remember I was playing the timbal, and I'm looking like this, and, we just doing that thing. All of a sudden, I go up, and I see a white lady stand in front of the whole entire building in the back, and I knew that was her. We played, she saw us, she left. I saw she had to do, she looked, Oh my God, the energy. We're playing Goso, bro. That song Goso. And merengue, bro, and that energy. She's like, oh, that's it. They're done. I got to call the next day. So you guys are hired. How much you need? Send me a rider, send me your contract, send me what you need. Oh, and plus, I'm going to pay you what you want for the band. Plus, we're also going to buy some boxes from CDs from you, bro. So that next day, I'm honest. That next day, I made about 7 G's, bro.
Wow.
And paying my musician, and Carlito was there, our cousin.
Word, that's what's up.
Man, it was like the fastest 20 minutes of my freaking life, dude. I was so mad. To this day, I didn't even experience because it was so
It's like a movie, man.
Yeah, it was like a movie. It's like we were playing and that thing was packed, man. It was like we're at the Anaheim Convention Center, bro, in Anaheim.
Anaheim, California.
Yeah, California. That's no joke.
Yeah.
And when I saw all those...
Was that Orange County over there?
Orange County, yeah. Man, that whole thing was packed with people, bro. That was the best event that I will never forget, because that's where you know you're doing some noise.
Yeah.
That's when you know that God is working with you. That's when you know that you're going to the right direction. See what I'm saying? Look, I don't have what other things like other musicians in the world have, fat house, whatever. But you know what I got? I got the peace of God.
Yeah.
That makes me do more. I know a lot of musicians out there that don't have that, and they have money, but I have no peace.
That's deep.
So the peace is what brings me more joy to do what I love to do. The money will always be there. The money will come. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about that, because I'm not my own provider. My provider is God. So he will provide that.
Well, cuz it has been amazing, man. I know there's more to come. You know, we're going to go to LA. We're going to do it up. Before we finish the podcast, man, anyone that wants to be a musician, a percussionist, give some final word of advice to them, man. Look right into that camera, bro.
Look, man, I'm open. I'm an open book. I love to take out craft from people. I am a worship leader. I love to help those that need help. First of all, for God, you guys can always contact me. I have. Right now, I haven't launched everything yet with SALSA Music Entertainment, because I'm waiting to the studio to be, right now it's under construction. Once that's under construction, I'm gonna branch out. But you guys always reach me out. I'm gonna get my phone number. I don't care, y'all. I'm just gonna get my phone number. People can call me. My number is 213 539-7649, or you can look me up at Instagram, SALSA Music, and also on Facebook, SALSA Music right now, so we're going to be going to the platform little by little, but we're going to take it there, you know what I'm saying? But anything you guys need, any word, any encouragement, any even for an instrument, you guys need to let me know. I got the hookups in, and when I mean I got the hookups in LA. I don't talk the talk. I walk my talk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin, he knows how I am. I don't play.
Yeah, real talk. We don't on this. Well, we don't talk that shit. We do that shit.
Yeah, no, that
real talk.
Real talk. Real talk.
I mean to curse. I know it's the Christian gospel episode, but we're real about ours over here. And cousin, that was real. That was real. That was some leadership shit. Like, I just learned so much from you today. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Thank you so much for coming to New York. Oh my God, bro.
And thank you for the AOW family out there, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Family, we love you. We'll be with you all. Anything y'all need, man. AOW, SALSA Music, we're there for y'all.
That's it, baby. We're here for real. Preaching the word of God and everything else, baby. Don't forget to tap in, baby. YouTube, Spotify. Follow us on all the platforms at Angel of Words ENT. Thank you to our sponsors today. Our cousin OTW Threads in the building, reminding you to be out of this world. AttitudeOn10.com, your place to start getting over your trauma and build resilience. And BJS Photography. Go get those photos. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Rest in peace to our late aunt. Te quiero, Puerto Rico. Right. Santa Isabel.
That's right.